Hi gang! Today we're going to make my artisanal marshmallows. Marshmallows are basically a soft candy that you have to make on the stove, so you need a candy thermometer, combined with gelatin whipped up in your mixer using the whisk attachment. Okay, so the first step is to make your candy. The recipe is underneath the blog, by the way. When you're making candy, it's important to follow recipes that go by ounces rather than measuring out a cup and a half of sugar. You want to try to weigh 12 ounces of sugar. So I've already done that. It just makes things go better, comes to temperature in a more reliable way. Then, I'm combining my sugars. So just granulated sugar and then my corn syrup. The corn syrup will come out of the measuring cup a lot better if you spray it first with cooking spray. And then I'm going to add a half cup of ice cold water. And I'm going to heat this up on the stove until it reaches 240 degrees exactly, and then I'm going to pull it off. So I need to be sure to heat it on medium slowly until it comes to temp. Don't forget the salt. Okay, meanwhile, you want to have the other half cup of ice cold water standing by with 3 packets of gelatin in your mixer. Okay, there's about a minute left on my soft ball candy, so it's almost up to 240 degrees, and it actually says soft ball candy on your thermometer right at that temperature, so don't be scared if it's bubbling. This is what we want it to do. It takes 7 to 8 minutes. While I'm waiting for my candy to come to temp, I have gotten my pan ready. I've combined a 1/4 cup of cornstarch with a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, and I sprayed the pan with nonstick cooking spray. By the way, I'm waiting for this to run out because I'm not going to get canola oil again. I can now get coconut oil in a spray can, but I don't like to throw food away, so as soon as this is done, I'm going to get a better oil for us. And then you just toss the pan, coat it with your powdered sugar and cornstarch mixture so that the marshmallows don't stick to the pan when you're ready to pour them in. Okay, now I'm going to add my soft candy to my gelatin and water mixture, and I want to do it with the mixer on low. Just pour it down the side of the bowl. Then I'm going to crank this up to high. I'm going to mix it for 12 to 15 minutes. In the last minute, I'm going to add vanilla, a teaspoon of vanilla. We use Jenny vanilla. It's homemade. Jenny, we miss you. Please come home. We think of you every time we use your vanilla. So, here's the marshmallows with 1 minute to go. I'm going to add the vanilla. You can also add a teaspoon, up to a teaspoon of peppermint for the holidays. It's good in cocoa. Okay, spray your spatula with more cooking spray. Okay, the last step is to coat the top of the marshmallows with the rest of your mixture, and then you're going to let it set for at least 4 hours or overnight.